Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Late Night with the Utopian Baseball Universe. It's the Rockies and Giants here on the Utopian Baseball Universe Network. We're live on Facebook, YouTube. We'll get you starting lineups as we go tonight. Rockies and Giants. Rockies, of course, coming in. Best record in the universe, first place in the West. Just a man enjoying a mellow yellow and some cheddar combos. Presenting Utopian Baseball Universe action to you here on Late Night with the Utopian Baseball Universe. Juan Marichal starting for the Giants tonight. He'll go up against Ubaldo Jimenez. Here we go. Tapia is leading off and playing left tonight. Now is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. There you see the rest of the lineup. Blackman in right, Story, Crone, Arenado, Diaz, Bichette, and Jimenez for Colorado.
Stepping in next, Brendan Rodgers. One out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
LeMahieu's going to have himself a one-out single here in the first. Chuck Nasty, the batter. Playing right field tonight for Colorado.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rodgers stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone, count full down.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing by Blackman, and it's
Blackman to deep right field.
And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And they'll have runners in second and third following.
Blackman with a double makes it second and third, 1 out. Trevor Story, the batter.
At the plate now, Trevor Story down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Just hung in there on that one. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Yastrzemski coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity.
You'll notice some notable Giants not in the lineup tonight. Nothing to be too concerned about. Barry Bonds exited Wednesday's game in the 5th inning, and Mays just getting a night off tonight. Giants anticipate that both Bonds and Mays will be back tomorrow. Marichal's going to get out of the first. No scores. We head to the bottom of the first. Rockies 3-2.
Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, you'll be in pretty good shape.
And now, Tommy La Stella may lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Previous history with German Marquez. He's an impressive 5 for 8. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Thompson draws a leadoff walk that brings up Will the Thrill Clark, getting the start at first tonight for the Giants.
Brandon Belt, first chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We all know he's a really good hitter. This is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase the pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little, but he's in a much better position now on a 2-2 count.
The 3-2 pitch, fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Clark retired. Here's Buster Posey.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one.
Again, Bonds and Mays not playing tonight. Both could pinch hit later. I understand they'll both be in the starting lineup tomorrow.
Watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So next to bat will be Buster Posey. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Ball 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Blackman. But he won't get there. It falls in. He'll hold at second. And
Posey with a single, and the Giants now have 2 on with 1 out. Brandon Crawford getting the start tonight.
stepping in now, Brandon Crawford. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a
balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Mostella over at second. Posey at first. 1 gone. And he lays off the pitch off the plate at 5. 3-2.
You don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted down the line in left. Tapia's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Kevin Mitchell.
So now here is Chris Bryant looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Fouled off. And a good fastball swung on and missed.
And Jimenez gets out of his jam. No score through 1 here at Oracle Park. Rockies and Giants late night.
All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. The 2-1. Trying to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the fastball.
Strikeout from Marichal.
This is for the first out of the inning.
Sunday morning on Out of the Park, we've got
Elias
the
Diaz
White Sox and Brewers Sunday morning baseball, 9 a.m.
just 1 for 6.
John Clarkson versus Freddie Peralta.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Yastrzemski is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Sam Hilliard. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit well on the ground to first.
1-2-3 inning for Marichal.
And the inning is over.
Head to the bottom of the second here on late night with the Utopian Baseball Universe. No score.
No score.
Rockies have 2 hits. Giants have 1. Mike Yastrzemski leading off the second.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
His grandfather was on ESPN tonight versus the Orioles.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
2-2 to Yaz.
The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed.
And he gets him on strikes.
Well, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes.
How about the Reds dropping their 7th straight tonight at Detroit? They'll be on TS tomorrow night, Saturday night main event, Cincinnati at Detroit. Tom Browning versus Mark Fidrich tomorrow. What a play by Crone. Takes it himself. Right now, the division leaders coming into tonight's game, we have Montreal in the East, Colorado, Milwaukee, and Miami. One thing those four teams have in common, none of those four teams have made the postseason in the first 2 years of the Utopian baseball universe. So a little bit of parity in year 3. Don't count out teams like the Braves and Reds just yet, though. A lot of baseball left. This is only game number 43 for each team. Matt Williams hitting here in the second.
Here's another 2-2.
He's going to have himself a 2-out single. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Juan Marichal.
Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
To the plate now, Kevin Gossman. Oh, he has some trouble with it.
All right, and Jimenez gets out of the second. No damage. Each team has a pair of hits, but no one has scored yet. As we head to the third, it's 0-0. Late night.
So now into the box is Herman Marquez. 9-1-2 due up. The 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Utopian waits on deck. Popped him up.
Clark should have room here.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Tapia is 0 for 1. He grounded out in the first.
Tapia 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air out to center field. Yastrzemski is there, 2 gone.
DJ LeMahieu, the batter for Colorado. Singled in the first. Still no score here from San Francisco. Rockies and Giants, late night with the Utopian baseball universe.
Taken here, 2-1.
2-1 to LeMahieu.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like he would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball.
And LeMahieu draws a walk with 2 outs.
High for ball
Charlie Blackmon
Well, the reason power hitters
doubled his last time.
guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two swinging.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Rogers is off at first with two away.
Blackman's got himself another base hit.
And that runner will hold up at second with two.
Doubled, now has singled.
Right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
2 on, 2 out for Story.
At the plate, Trevor Story. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Tomorrow afternoon, it's Herman Marquez versus Madison Bumgarner, and then Sunday, Andy Messersmith versus Tim Lincecum to round out the series. And then starting Monday, it's 2 weeks of non-division games. East versus North, West versus South.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. And the 2 out.
Will Clark makes the play to end the inning. No score here in the bottom of the third. Rockies and Giants. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na.
In the box, Tommy LaStella worked a walk his first time up. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between
Will Clark flew out in the first.
it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Full count 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Belt on his way to second. And he'll
Clark with a 1-out double.
Execute your pitch down the way below the knee, and the left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
Good piece of hitting here by Will the Thrill. Here's Buster Posey. Full count here with 1 out.
in now, Buster Posey. Oh, and this is swung out.
Posey down on strikes.
Already, and that's out number 2. So runner in scoring position.
Brandon Crawford's 0 for 1 today.
The left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Playable for
Tapia.
Tapia.
He gets
Ends the
there to
inning.
make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. We'll head to the 4th. Still a score
3 innings in the books, no score. More pitching. It seems like these Friday night games have featured a lot of great pitching.
All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left.
Rockies also have a number of big bats not playing tonight. Walker, Helton, Holiday.
And he fouls this one off.
The rosters are deep here in the Utopian, so nobody plays every day, not even Ripken and Garrett.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Well,
Great view from the stands.
This has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Another strikeout from Marichal.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Ryan McMahon lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
1-out double for Arenado.
Second now with one away.
Elias Diaz, the batter.
Into the box, Elias Diaz. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Yastrzemski is there now, and he has it.
Play at third. No play. They'll hold at second. Good throw in by Yaz. Dante Bichette, the batter.
2-out runner in scoring position at second. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. McMahon at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Should end the inning.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So I'd say that you clean it house. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Chris Ryan.
Kevin Mitchell's going to lead off the fourth. No score here on late night. Rockies and Giants. Another great pitching matchup here on late night.
Fouled off. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Rogers scoops it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next up, Mike Yastrzemski struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid.
Does anyone else wonder what Carl Yastrzemski's son,
North is 7, 8 pitch ABs.
Mike Yastrzemski's dad,
Down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
did for a living.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
I'm going to look that up later.
Here comes the 3-1.
That's in the gap. That could be to at least a double. Yastrzemski's going to have a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one.
1-out triple for Yaz. It's exactly where you want to deposit a triple here. Mel Ott, the batter.
So now to the plate, Lamont Wade. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now he spins on one here.
Deep right field. That's out of here, folks. Mel Ott has left the yard to put the Giants up 2-0 here in the 4th.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and trust everything else. He did just that.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. Weekly hit to third. McMahon's got it. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the 2nd out. So the next to bat will be Kevin Gossman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that's the inning.
Here's another look at Mel Ott's 2-run homer.
And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Herman Marquez. Here's the 2-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that can't find the zone either.
Jimenez draws a walk to lead off the 5th.
Walk the pitcher leading off the inning.
That's going to bring up the leadoff batter, Tapia, 0 for 2. Getting the start in left field tonight for Colorado.
Set to go. Tapia, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does. He really spotted that pitch.
1 out for LeMahieu.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up
1 for 1 with a walk. Blackman on deck. He's 2 for 2.
the 1-1 home. It's a slider taken for a ball. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
Gary Lavelle and Sergio Romo.
The 2-1 home.
We all know this guy is a great hitter.
Beautiful shot.
Count. This is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power led the eight.
This is on the ground over
3,
Crawford for 1.
6, 1. Double play ends the 5th.
Without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Rockies nothing. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tommy La Stella. Left side, but well fouled.
Nice play by the ball boy. 1-2 to Thompson here in the
Here he
5th.
comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Will Clark on deck.
What a great job by the leadoff
Doubled
hitter.
his last
He knows
time.
that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Got him on a good slider there.
Jimenez with a strikeout.
He's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt. 1 and 2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve.
Another strikeout for Jimenez here in the 5th.
Impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Buster Posey facing a 1-2 count here.
Buster Posey. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Count remains 2 and 2. The 1-1 pitch
All right, we head to the 6th here in San Francisco. It's the Giants 2 and the Rockies nothing. Mel Ott's 2-run homer in the 4th is the difference. 4 hits for the Rockies, 5 hits for the Giants. Blackman leads off. He's 2 for 2. Doubled, single. Got a fantastic virtual beard. Chuck Nasty, they call him on TikTok.
Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, and even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching.
And they finally figure out Blackman one away. Trevor Story, the batter.
That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
You ever go to a restaurant and then after looking at the menu, you realize you thought you were at a different restaurant? I've been planning to go to Uno's in Menominee Falls for about a week. And as soon as I looked at the menu, I realized that it was old Chicago that I wanted to be at. And I stayed, and it was okay. But I don't know why I get those confused. Another strikeout from Marichal. He's got a shutout through 6 tonight. Marichal's taking care of the best team in the universe right now. Rockies team coming in first place in the West. New pitcher for Colorado is Daniel Bard. Crawford's 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Tonight's cleanup hitter for the Giants. Again, Bonds and Mays not playing tonight. Ooh, and that gets him right in the gluteus maximus.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters.
No reason that's a purpose pitch.
Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Kevin Mitchell's 0 for 2 tonight.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
John Gray and Aaron Cook warming for the Rockies.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he will take ball 4. First and second.
So the first 2 men are on for the Giants here in the 6th. A hit batter and a walk. Mike Yastrzemski, the batter. Tripled and scored on the Ott homer. The Giants have, as a team, have hit for the cycle tonight. Ott homered. Yaz tripled. Clark has doubled. And I don't know who singled. Someone must have. They've got, I believe, 6 hits tonight. 3-1 count to Yastrzemski. Full count to Yastrzemski, 2 on, nobody out. 6th inning, it's 2-0 Giants.
Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Daniel Bard on the mound for the Rockies. Jimenez went 5, gave up 2. Marichal working on a shutout through 6. And the Giants have the bases loaded here in the 6th with nobody out. Mel Ott, with a 2-run homer in the 4th, is going to have the bases loaded here. Bard has struggled. He hit a batter. He's walked the last 2. Ott with a chance to blow this wide open here. Oh man, hit that a ton, but foul. Three-two to Ott. Ott to right. Mel Ott has hit a grand slam here in the 6th. He has all 6 RBIs for the Giants tonight. Unbelievable. Who needs Bonds? Who needs Mays? Mel Ott with his 2nd homer of the night, a grand slam off Daniel Bard. There's still nobody out here in the 6th. Giants lead at 6-0. It's the Mel Ott show.
Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
430 feet into the late night. So Bard doesn't even retire a batter. Aaron Cook coming on. Giants lead at 6-0 here on late night. Matt Williams.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, the pitcher,
Juan Marichal is 0 for 2. He suddenly has a 6-run lead here in the 6th.
The 1-1 home.
Ooh.
That caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate.
Cook is rattled on that. Marichal is going to reach on an infield hit. We'll check on Aaron Cook here.
Assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go.
Here's Robbie Thompson.
Into the box now, Tommy LaStella. Slapped hard the opposite way.
Nice play out there by Tapia.
Up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
the first baseman, number 9, Fred Hayes.
Will Clark, the batter, 1 for 3 with a double.
Next to hit is Brandon Belt, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And he
Clark
strikes
down
him
on
out here,
strikes.
so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Giants lead at 6-0 as we head to the 7th. Mel Ott. A 2-run homer in the 4th, a grand slam in the 6th. Marischal's got a shutout. Nolan Arenado leading off for the Rockies. He's 1 for 2 with a double.
The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Elias Diaz. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and
Diaz is going to reach on a single off the pitcher.
That grounder caught him. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right.
So we have a theme here late in the game.
And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out.
All right, they're going to pull him just to be safe.
He's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
So Marischal, it looks like he was okay, but he's done.
Standing O as he departs with the shutout in check and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Zach Littell comes on to pitch here.
All right.
Gone in the top of the 7th.
Logan Webb, now pitching for the Giants, inherits a 6-0 lead.
To the plate now, Sam Hilliard. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Notice the women in this game, and probably the men too. I guess I'm paying more attention to the women. They don't really eat their soft pretzels; they just smell them.
The next 3-2. Chopped at third, taken in by Longoria. One there on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Number 9 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9.
This is a real player. Doesn't feel real to me. Connor Joe.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bryant gets there for the catch.
We're going to look that up.
Ends the inning.
Someone's watching and it can confirm that. Didn't seem like real. It just looked fake. The name sounds made up. Stretch time here in San Francisco.
And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff. So it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Julian Fernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
All right, this is Brian Fuentes facing Buster Posey here in the 7th. Giants lead at 6-0. Mel Ott has 6 RBIs tonight. Juan Marichal pitched 6 1/3 shutout baseball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone.
And Posey down on strikes. Brandon Crawford 0 for 2. Was hit by a pitch. Walks kill you. In that 6th inning, the Giants were hit by a pitch, walked twice before Ott hit the grand slam. Rockies could very well still be in this game if it wasn't for the freebies.
That was some smoke right there. High fire, right on by.
Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Number 23.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Said box.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So
Mitchell draws a walk.
With 2 gone here.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these ups have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Into the box.
Mike Yastrzemski 1 for 2. Tripled, walked, scored twice.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out for short. Story scoops it up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San
End of 7, 6-0 Giants.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Robbie Thompson. The 1-1. At third, Longoria scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And this is
Strikeout for Webb.
2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
2 down here in the 8th.
Next,
Charlie Blackmon.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I know he missed
37,027 tonight here in San Francisco for late night. This should end the inning. Mel Ott makes the play as we head to the bottom of the 8th. 1 2/3 scoreless for Logan Webb. Giants 6, Rockies nothing.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Lamont Wade.
What a night for Mel Ott. He hit 3 in a game earlier this season.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Rogers plays it in. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
1 away here in the 8th. Matt Williams, the batter. 1 for 3, singled in the second inning.
Evan Longoria is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Smoked on the ground up the
And
middle.
Williams is going to have himself another base hit.
Field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Send it back right where it came from.
Donovan Solano.
All right, a pinch batter here in the 8th for the Giants.
And 1 gone in the inning.
Chief Myers pinch hitting for the Giants here in the 8th.
Here comes the 1-1. Rolled slowly down
Gonna be
the
a tough
third
play.
baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the short
Get the
out.
man at first. Man on second with 2 outs. Myers retired. Robbie Thompson's 0 for 3 tonight.
Longoria stands at second with 2 gone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
2-2 to Thompson. 2 outs.
We don't know. That was a
Bottom
second
8.
cut.
Giants lead at 6-0.
In a big spot. I
Mel
don't
Ott,
understand why
2
he's
homers tonight, including a grand slam in the 6th.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Now on 3-2 is
I swear to God, I dated someone once that claimed she was a baseball fan, and she would say Graham Slam. Brewers just got a Graham Slam. I'm not gonna use names tonight, but
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
3-2 count to Thompson.
A payoff pitch one more time. Skied into straightaway right.
Deep right, but playable for Blackman.
Blackman.
All right, we head to the 9th, folks. Rockies need 6.
Giants leave 1. They lead it 6-0.
Giants have out hit the Rockies 8-5. 2 swings of the bat have produced all 6 runs for the Giants tonight.
Dominic Leone comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this.
Sergio Romo going to get the last 3. This is not a save situation. Marichal went 6 1/3. Logan Webb went an inning and 2/3. Trevor Story's 0 for 3, struck out his last time, facing a 1-1 count here in the 9th. Giants lead at 6-0.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
Next time you see, well, hear me, it'll be Sunday morning, 9 a.m., White Sox and Brewers. John Clarkson versus Freddie Peralta.
Lifted down the line.
Story to deep left, but foul.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
Brewers were winners tonight, 8-4 against the White Sox.
Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Jack McDowell versus Pete Vukovich tomorrow afternoon. Come on out to Miller Park. It's Pete Vukovich bobblehead day.
And he wasn't going to.
Story looks silly on that one. Nobody improvises a promotional date in the UBU like this guy. Speaking of promotions, Tuesday night in the Utopian Baseball Universe, it's Bark in the Park night.
Digging in next, CJ Cron, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
One out here in the 9th.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. One out, nobody on.
Next weekend in the Utopian, it's 70s weekend. Talking about chest hair. Talking about crazy cool medallions. Grease, Welcome Back Kate. Good Billy Joel albums. Musk.
And it's up to a 3-2
70s weekend.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches.
Herms. Knots Landing.
Dominates him on the inside.
ABBA.
Nice pitch.
3-2 count here to Crone.
He'll try it again, 3-2.
Way ahead, and another strikeout for Romo. 2 strikeouts in the inning.
Back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
All right, Larry Walker going to pinch hit here.
Last strike now for Colorado. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Walker facing a 3-2 count here. Rockies down 6. The 3-2 from Romo. Deep left field. It's going to be at least 2. I'm thinking 3. All right, Walker's got a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leads it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just
Kevin Mitchell kind of looks silly on that one.
He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
They were waving him.
And stepping in,
Elias Diaz is 1 for 3 with a single in the 7th.
on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really
He's up with 2 outs and a man on second.
on base, but haven't been able to string
His contemporary Buster Posey. Sure, he's asking about his fantasy football draft position. The 3-2 to Diaz.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Keeps fighting them off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count still.
3-2 to Diaz.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
And that should do it, folks. Romo strikes out the side. The Giants take game 1, 6-0. Mel Ott, the player of the game, 6 RBIs, 2 homers, grand slam. Another episode of Late Night with the Utopian Baseball Universe is in the books. We'll be back here next Friday. Out of the Park coming your way Sunday morning. White Sox and Brewers. John Clarkson versus Freddie Peralta, the first place Brewers. Boy, doesn't that sound good. First place in the bigs, first place in the universe. Final score from San Francisco. The Giants 6 and the Rockies nothing. Here's video of the 2 Mel Ott homers. Juan Marichal the winner. Ubaldo Jimenez takes the loss. Giants outhit the Rockies 8-6. No telecast tomorrow. We'll be back Sunday morning for Out of the Park Sunday morning baseball. Good night, everybody.